What's going on YouTube? Geremygrey here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about a light, in particular a video light. This light is tiny, it's very affordable, and it's just going to give your videos that little extra oomph, and you can use it for a multitude of other things that I'm going to go over. So if that interests you, stick around and let's get into it. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Got a lot of cool stuff coming out, a lot of ideas going through this brain of mine. I've had a lot of time to think during our move. Speaking of which, just check up with you guys real quick. We are finally in Guam. Super stoked on being here. This is our new place, if you could kind of see what's going on back there. But anyway, more on that later. Right now, we're talking about the Pixel G1S RGB pocket-sized video light. Now, full transparency, Pixel did reach out to me and asked to send me this light for me to review for my subscriber base. And in doing so, they are also going to give my subscriber base, your lovely faces, 10% off if you decide to click the link in the description and order this light from them. You get 10% off, I get a small commission, win-win. We're all winning because this light is very, very useful, and we're gonna get into that. All right, so without boring you any longer, let's get right into what is so good about this light. To start off, it is super, super bright, and you can control the brightness all the way from 0% to 100%. You get to see it on the little LED screen there, so I find that super, super useful. It slides all the way around the Kelvin scale, so if you have a certain setting that you need to use or need to balance with your other lights that you're using, you can go ahead and do that, which I also find very useful. It charges via USB-C, which is what my phone uses, my external hard drives, my Nikon camera, so that is very convenient for me because I pretty much always have a USB-C on me. And another good part about that is you can plug it right into an external battery if you happen to have one, and have this thing just keep going and going for you and not worry about the battery dying on you. Speaking of battery, on a full charge, the battery should last you anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours, depending on the settings that you're using. And the best part is it's under $100 USD. And I think that's a fantastic deal that won't break the bank, and it's got a lot of uses for you. Currently, I'm just using mine in the background to cast that blue light, and I find it to be very, very useful. So all seems pretty perfect, right? Well, let's get into some practical uses for this light. So the first way that you can use this light is the one that I just mentioned and the one that I'm currently using, where you just put it in the background. It acts as sort of a rim light or a background light, adds a pop of color to your videos. Like I said, you can set it to pretty much any color that you want. You can have it rotate through all the colors if you really, really wanted to. But I just like using it as this method because it adds that extra depth, and it just creates a little bit more interest in your frame instead of just having it all bland back there. You'll see many, many YouTubers using RGB lights in the backgrounds of their videos, so it's a pretty simple approach. Something else that you can use this light for is for your B-roll shots. You can use this to sort of paint light onto your subject, as you see me doing here. You can use it as a sort of side light on your subject for sort of a dramatic contrasty effect. You can use it as a straight up overhead light if you want, or even in the background to give another type of dramatic effect if you really wanted to. Either way, playing with light for your B-roll is going to add a lot more interest to your B-roll. I just said B-roll way too many times. But yeah, B-roll. And aside from video, you can absolutely integrate this light into some of your photography needs, which is obviously great. It's nice to have a piece of gear that can do a lot of different things. Those are my favorite pieces of gear. You can use this for something like product shots, something like detail shots at a wedding. I used to use external lighting for detail shots of like the rings, the invitations, table, whatever settings that they had at the weddings all the time. So super useful. You can even use it for portraits. You can use it to get that pop of color in the background. You can use it to add some contrast to your subject's face, fill in the shadows under their eyes. There are so many uses for this light, and it's so small that you can just slip it in your bag. You're really not even going to notice that it's there, and it's great in a pinch for video and for photo. So there is some fun, nifty little features on this light that I'm going to go over with you right now. All right, so under the special effects tab, we've got this SOS. We've got the RGB fast. It's going to cycle through the colors at a fast speed. RGB slow. It's going to cycle through them at a slow speed. We've got the fire truck. You've got ambulance. You've got your police. Some fun stuff there. Probably make some funny videos with that. Got your TV screen. Got lightning. Could be an interesting effect, maybe put it outside your window. Some more lightning, different speeds and such, and back to SOS. Now, another cool part about this light is that it does have this arm that can move back and forth. This arm has cold shoe mounts on it, and if you buy some extra accessories, you can mount this to the top of your camera and then still mount a microphone with the light. I'm not gonna use that feature very, very often just because I have my lights on light stands, but you can do it if you need to. And not to mention, with the screw ports, you can screw it right onto a light stand and use it. And now I do wanna show you all that if you had to, in a pinch, or if you're just starting out, and you want this light, but you think that you need some big video light to make your YouTube videos, that you can actually light your videos with this one light, as long as you have some lights in your house that you can also turn on to get a little bit more ambient light around. But if you have a little extra money, or if you have this stuff already lying around, which if you have it lying around, you probably have a light, but if you have, say, a shoot-through umbrella and a light stand, you could probably light your videos with just this light. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to that right now. I'm gonna turn off my main light, put the pixel over there, and you're gonna see what it looks like. We're gonna lose the blue, but that's okay. This is for demonstration. All right, so now I'm being lit up by the Pixel G1S. As you can see, I've simply screwed it on directly to the light stand using that arm that comes attached to the light, shooting through a shoot-through umbrella at 100% power, 5200 Kelvin, and yes, the umbrella is dirty. I've gone ahead and turned on a second light in the background, so now I've got 2 lights in my house on to give me a little extra oomph, but I just wanted to show you that you can illuminate yourself or your subject with this light. It is bright enough as long as it's close enough to you. I've got this about arm's length. I'm touching the umbrella, so it's right there. But then again, it's so small, you could do this and then you could take it off and throw it in your bag and bring it pretty much anywhere with you. So very versatile little light. If you can buy the extra pieces of gear, or if you already have them, you're just making the light even more versatile. So overall, I really love the Pixel G1S RGB Pocket Video Light. I think it's a great addition to anyone's kit. Like I mentioned a million times, it's super, super versatile and you won't be disappointed. So I want to thank the good people over at Pixel once again for sending me over this light. And again, if you'd like to also own this light, there will be an affiliate link down in the description where you can get 10% off this light. I'll get a small commission and no extra charge to you, but you get your discount, I get my commission, we all win. We're all winners here, and we'll both have the light, which is also great. Obviously, it's a really good light, you know? I'm overselling it, but it's because I like it and I believe in it. And if you're interested in any of the other gear that I use to make my videos, like my camera, my lens, my microphone, my main light, my umbrella, my light stand, tripod, whatever the case is, there'll be Amazon affiliate links down in the description. If you click up, they bring you over to Amazon. If you click buy anything, I get a small commission. Again, no extra charge to you. Just helps this channel keep growing so I can keep making videos for you. It's great to be back. Like this video if you haven't done that already, if it helped you out, or dislike it, whatever your preference is. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I post new videos. I got a lot of cool stuff coming. Guam is beautiful. I cannot wait to show you all around Guam. I'm loving it here. Been super busy planning all this stuff out for the channel. So I will see you all on the next one. Peace. I'm going to bed. It's like 1 a.m. Bye.